So in this video, I want to break down a proven 5-step formula that you can implement almost right away. And it's called a 5-day cash campaign. So it's called a cash campaign. And the reason that it's called a cash campaign is because it can help you to generate cash in just 5 days. Literally, like 5 days from today. It will help you to generate some cash flow into your business. Now, the key to doing this successfully, and the reason why it works so well, is that it helps a large volume of clients or customers to come into your business quickly, and also helps them to get obviously a magnificent result. For a little bit of context, my name is Jazz Rose. I scaled my first coaching and consultancy business from just £30 to generating £3 million. We generated over £20 million across the lifespan of that business before selling it and retiring age 34. The first thing to think about is, what is the value that you want to add to your clients? Like, what is a special, unique offer? What is the unique opportunity that maybe you haven't shared before, or perhaps you've never shared, or maybe you've not shared it often, or maybe you've not shared it to this particular audience. So think about people that you've worked with in the past, people that you were currently working with in the present, and or people that you would love to work with in the future. So this can work in 3 ways to those 3 different market segments: people that you haven't worked with, people that you're working with currently, and the people that you have worked with but you worked with them in the past. And you can just shoot out an email or a letter campaign, or even better, you can shoot out a video campaign in order to really engage that audience. Think about, for example, the audience that have been in your email list that haven't bought anything yet. Nehemiah Davis in the US, he often says this. He said that he has a non-buyers list, right? And a tag on the list of your audience that haven't bought anything. You know, you've got to be able to retarget these people with something special. So we've got to create a valuable offer. That's the first thing that we've got to think about. So start to think, I can't even spell valuable right now. What's going on? Start to think about what is in your valuable offer. Like, what have you done in the past for your high-level clients, for example, that has helped them to create a transformative result? Consider that as your starting point. And if you're getting value from this video, by the way, then make sure that you subscribe, because I'm going to be sharing lots of valuable content just like this. So you've got to create that valuable offer and think about what you've created in the past that really helped your clients to get a result, and then maybe think about how you can actually package that offer so that they get a transformative result in a short space of time, and perhaps in a way that doesn't take up your time. So a couple of ways to think about this. There's no right or wrong way. You can do a low ticket offer, something like £99 or $299 to a high volume of people, or you can do an exclusive high ticket offer, which is more like 10, 20, even £50,000 for a very small number of people, say 5, 10 people. Okay, and both of those work depending on, obviously, if you've got a large audience, then a low ticket offer can work really well. And if you're like, oh, but Jazz, I don't have a massive audience right now, but don't worry, just create a £10,000 offer and then just do it exclusively for 5 people. And you send it out to 50 people on your email list, or 50 people who are in your WhatsApp, or 50 people who are on your Facebook, or on your Instagram, or wherever you may find them. I'm sure you've got expertise and you've had people been following you before, and by watching this video, I'm pretty sure that you've helped some clients get results. So what we've got to create once we've created our valuable offer, which is like an offer stack of maybe 1, 2, 3, perhaps even 4, 5 valuable items that they're really going to think, oh, that's going to really help me. The next thing that we've got to do, we've got to create the 5 emails. So I'm going to talk about emails, but again, you can use this for letters, you can use this for videos, you can use this in different ways. But the first thing that you've got to do is to create a framing email. What do I mean by framing email? Like, well, what is the content of the offer? What is it that you are about to release? The key of this, ladies and gentlemen, is not to offer it straight away. In other words, don't send them a link to pay. They can't pay yet. They can't buy anything. You just got to frame it and say, and you can start framing it by saying something like, over the last X number of years, I've been helping my clients to achieve A, B, and C. And one of the things that I love so much is helping them achieve results like A, B, C. So I could say, over the last 3 years, I've been helping business owners to grow their business exponentially. And I love nothing more than seeing clients like Hazilia Karaoke go from less than £100,000 a year to being able to generate a £2.6 million business, buy her dream home with her family, and send her children off to private school. And for that reason, blah, 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 I'm launching a special opportunity. And in that special opportunity, you're going to get A, B, C, D, E, F. And it's not available yet, but it will be available on X date. So I want you to stay tuned if that's something that you're interested in so that I can tell you more about it. Very, very simple. Frame the opportunity. Are you with me so far? Comment yes below if you're with me so far. I want to make sure that you people are with me along this journey. The second email that you want to send, and again, you can send this on day 2. For some audiences, you might be thinking, oh, but my audience, they don't want things in 5 days. It's too short notice. Fine. Well, do it over 5 weeks. Just adapt it, right? So you can go framing, and then the next one is a flashback email. Flashback. Well, what happened, which was the reason why you decided to do what you do. Because somebody said to me yesterday, people don't necessarily buy the product, program, or service, they buy into you. So why do you do what you do? If you can frame that in some sort of flashback email, like why you started, and go really deep back to your childhood or back to your younger years and think about, what was the trigger moment for you? Let's say you're a mindset coach, and then you start telling a story about why you struggled with mindset. Maybe you were bullied in school and this girl said to you, punch in the nose, you're never going to achieve anything, you're just a dumbhead, or something like that. It's really going to start to trigger emotional connection with your client. And I never thought I was going to be anything. And as a result of that, I just stayed really, really small for the entire lifespan of my secondary school education. I got really good grades, but I just felt like I couldn't talk to anybody. I couldn't socialize. And as a result, I stayed living in the box, and I got a corporate job, and I was bored, and I was frustrated, and I felt limited and constrained. But once I discovered this one thing, everything changed for me. And that thing is mindset, blah, blah, blah. And then you go into talk. Are you following me so far? Yes or no? Okay, good. So you're going to have a flashback email which talks about the reason why you started doing what you do, because that builds trust, it builds authority, and it builds emotional connection. Now, what kind of email do we send next? Drop it in the comments below. What kind of email do you think we send next? Well, we can send an email that is number 3, that is all about what? Feedback. Based on your expertise, whether it is mindset coaching, perhaps you're a software consultant, maybe you do legal employment law, or it is relationship coaching, or it is finance, business coaching, whatever it might be. What is the feedback that you've been getting your clients? So you might say, as I said a few days ago, I've been helping my clients to achieve X, Y, and Z. Here's a few more clients and what they shared with me. Now, one of the important things when you share feedback is don't just share the result, but share the past journey of where they were before they got the result. In other words, share what they struggled with. What did they have a massive challenge with? What were they battling with that they couldn't yet overcome? And what did you help them to do in your training, in your program, in your service? Or what did you do for them that got them a brilliant result? Because if you can frame it and you can just say, well, in this process, I help them to, if you're a marketing consultant, say, I help them to create their landing page and create their email sequence so that they were able to generate an extra £15,000 literally in 5 days. Then they might be thinking, start to trigger the conscious brain to say, oh, maybe this person could do that for me. Brilliant. So you share some feedback stories, maybe you can share one detailed one, or 1 or 2, or maybe even 3 pieces of feedback, which are short, sharp, to give them an insight into what kind of results that your program is going to create. And at the bottom of this email, I want you to add what we call a PS line. And PS, look out for the opportunity on XYZ date where we're going to share A, B, and C, which links back into what you shared up here. Is that making sense? If you're getting value from this video, let me remind you to go ahead and subscribe, because you don't want to miss, and I don't want you to miss, videos just like this that rhyme. See that? I don't want to miss it. All right, cool. So feedback email is email number 3. And email number 4 then is what we call a feature. In other words, it's like an article post. It's a value-based post. So remember when I shared about my client, Hazelia, who went from less than 100 grand a year to 2.6 million. One of the things that I showed her was how to position her price point. I'm making this up, by the way. was how to position her price point. And let me show you how to do the same. What I taught her was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is how you can implement it into your business or into your organization or into your life almost immediately. So you create value there, and then you say, P.S. if you want more tips and insights just like this, I've created a wonderful program for you to do just that. And I'm going to be releasing it tomorrow or next week or whatever the date is. I'm going to be releasing it on XYZ date. Make sure that you look out for it. Now, this is going out to 10,000 people. There are only 10 spots available. So you've got to be within one of the first 10 if you want to take advantage of this amazing opportunity. Oh, game changer. Tell them how many people it's going out to. Tell me how many people are seeing this opportunity, and tell them how many people it's limited to. Okay, it could be, hey, this is going out to 1,000 people and there's only 100 spots available. So make sure that you grab it quick if you're selling something low ticket. Okay, cool. And the final one is then what? Fast action. It's action time, baby. So in every email 1 to 4, you just first you're framing it, and then email 2, 3, and 4. Remember at the bottom, you're just reminding them of the opportunities that it's coming and to look out for it. And then say, hey, on Friday, 7 p.m., it's going live. And then fast action, hey, this is the bonus that you get 1, 2, 3. And as a result of, if you're in the first X, if you're in the first 10, then you're also going to get 3, 4, 5, and 6. You're also going to get access to my 5-day cash campaign, which is a plug and play template where you can implement it straight away to your business. Woo! Game changer. You can plug and play it straight away into your business. It's helped my client generate over £20,000 over the last couple of weeks alone combined, and it's going to help you to generate at least an additional couple of £1,000 for yours. Something like this. Okay? So that is the 5-day cash campaign. Drop your comment or insight below. What is going to be your cash campaign, and when are you going to just drop the date? Just drop a date for me below and let me know when you're going to get started on this, because you can literally run this kind of campaign every month to a different audience. Okay? Past clients, present clients, and future clients. So, hope that's helpful. My name is Jazz Rose. I took my first company from £30 to £3 million before generating over 20 million and selling it in 2020. So, if you want to get more valuable insight just like this one, go ahead and make sure that you subscribe so that we can share this video with more people and YouTube expands it to the world. Because I want you to be blessed, I want you to be the best version of you, and I want you to build the best business that you can build. All right, peace out, and I look forward to seeing you on the very next video.